If you're considering moving to Surrey, British Columbia, this is a video that you are not gonna want to skip over. One thing I can tell you is you do not deserve to move here and be completely upended in terms of your expectations. You don't wanna be surprised, you don't wanna uproot your family, you don't wanna have to look for a new job, you don't wanna find a home in a community you hate, make friends with new people, and all of that could have been avoided had you just known a little bit more about the area you're moving to. Well, fear not, because in today's video, I'm gonna give you 5 surprises about living in the city of Surrey and moving to the city of Surrey that you are definitely going to want to know. These are going to help you make an educated decision on whether Surrey is a great place to call home. And you're going to want to hang around to the end of the video as well, because I'm going to let you in on one of Surrey's dirty little secrets. So that all sounds good. Let's get into it. Hey, it's Darren here. If you're thinking of moving to Surrey, White Rock, or any of the surrounding suburbs, subscribe below so you can be the first to learn about the market and the areas. And like so many others, we've helped in the process of buying or selling a home. If you need help in the process, whether it's today or 6 months from now, use the link in the description to book a time to speak with me. We'll help you make sure that your move is the absolute best that it could ever be. Can we just acknowledge for a moment that moving is a huge deal, a huge burden, and something that shouldn't be taken lightly. Not only that, but if you're someone that is looking to relocate from another province in Canada, all the provinces are completely different. They're different in terms of their politics. They're different in terms of the people and the cultures and the values that those people share, but also they're different in terms of the weather. They're different in terms of living conditions. There is so much you need to know about an area before you decide to ever call it home. My goal in this video is aiming to give you the goods you need to know on how to make a great decision on whether Surrey BC is a place you should call home, and also arm you with where to go to get more information and dive deeper on some of the topics that I'm about to discuss with you today. And with that being said, many of the topics I'm going to cover today have been covered in detail. You can go as deep as you want by checking out our Living in Surrey playlist, where you're going to find absolutely everything you need to know about relocating or moving to the city of Surrey. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first on our list is whether Surrey is expensive. And this can come down to a variety of things, so I'm going to let you know about a variety of things. When it comes to buying, let's say, a detached house in the city of Surrey, you may be completely blown away to learn that a detached home in the city of Surrey is 58.7% cheaper than that of a detached home in the city of Vancouver. Now, this is BC's second biggest city in comparison to BC's first biggest city, but with that being said, Surrey is projected to overtake Vancouver in terms of population by the year 2029. More on that later. But maybe you're not ready to buy. Maybe you're looking to rent. Well, the website Zumper goes on to say that the average 2-bedroom rent for a place in Surrey is $2,400 per month, when comparing that to the average for a 2-bedroom in Vancouver at $3,800 per month. That's a savings of $1,400 for a 2-bedroom rental that you would pay in difference between living in Surrey and Vancouver. But that's not all. We're not just talking about accommodations. We're talking about grocery prices, eating out, dining, entertainment, kids' sports, retail, and groceries. The list keeps going on because living in Surrey in comparison to many of the other areas in the Lower Mainland is significantly cheaper. If you want to learn all about whether Surrey is expensive and how it compares to other areas of not only Canada, but also the Lower Mainland of British Columbia, you're going to definitely want to check out this video here. Let's jump on to the next topic though. Hey, real quick. I don't run any ads on my videos, intentionally anyways, and put in about 8 hours every week trying to bring you the very best content there is while keeping it somewhat entertaining too. The only ask that I have is that you help me spread the word on my videos so we can help more home buyers and sellers be wildly successful with real estate. Get it right the first time and dodge all the ways that people typically get burned when they buy or sell a home. Now, the only way that we can do that is if you give this video just a simple like to help other people like you find the content. That's the only thing we ask you to do. Don't even worry about subscribing. It will take you about 3 seconds and it would mean the absolute world to me, but more importantly, it may change the world for someone else. Thanks for clicking the like button, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Next on our list, I don't want to be there any surprises for when you move to the city of Surrey, and especially if you're moving from other areas of Canada, there's 2 things that you're going to want to be aware of right off the bat. Number 1, the weather out here is incredibly temperate to wherever else in Canada you're coming from. But the second on our list is you need to be prepared for a little bit of rain. Not a little bit of rain, more rain than you're used to. Because it's so temperate here, we don't have the extreme variations in cold and hot that other places in Canada do. In our hottest month of the year, the average heat is about 18.8 degrees Celsius. That's an incredibly comfortable 65.9 degrees Fahrenheit if you're into using Fahrenheit. But what about when it gets cold? If you are a hater of the cold and a hater of winters, in December, our average temperature is a mild 2.5 degrees Celsius or 36.1 degrees Fahrenheit. That is certainly a lot better than almost every other province in Canada for how cold it gets in the wintertime. Now, as I mentioned, the rainfall, well, it's no joke, and it's something that you do need to be prepared for. In fact, in Surrey, we get an annual rainfall of roughly 102 inches per year. That is about 10 feet of rain in one calendar year. Now, you don't necessarily need to bring your water wings and your flippers because a lot of that rain happens, as you would assume, in the winter and the fall, with the highest month of rain being typically November, where we get an average of about 393 millimeters of rain or 15.5 inches. Needless to say, it's going to be a little more gray sky and a little wetter if you choose to call Surrey home. When it comes to jobs, we need lots of jobs to be available in the city of Surrey because, as mentioned earlier, it is the second biggest city in all of British Columbia, and due to overtake the population of Vancouver, the most populous city in British Columbia by the year 2029. Because of the massive landmass that we have in Surrey, this means there is a ton of space to build new commerce and also to fill the job positions in the existing commerce in the city. There is tons of opportunities. In fact, just jumping onto the website Indeed.com to look for jobs in Surrey, there's over 9,700 positions available today. But you don't want just any job when you're coming here. You want an awesome job. And that's what gets me excited to announce that there is over 2,800 jobs on the website as of right now that pay $30+ per hour. Surrey has room for all different types of employment. So whether you have a specialty or whether you have a trade under your belt, the top commerce or top industries in Surrey include everything. This is from retail, trades, logistics, healthcare, business services, professional services, manufacturing, labor, and so much more. There is a plethora of opportunity for you to get a great job in the city of Surrey. Next on our list is education. Whether it is yourself looking to study, whether you have kids that are in elementary school, high school, or even looking to go into post-secondary, Surrey has got you absolutely covered. Jumping into the kids in school age, elementary school, or high school, Surrey is the largest school district in all of British Columbia. What's great about this is this allows them to offer tons of different programs that specialize for your family's needs or wants. This includes program offerings like the International Baccalaureate, Advanced Placement, Athletics, Arts, Music, Robotics, and more. With over 21 secondary and over 100 elementary schools, Surrey is considered a leader in education in British Columbia. And the best is they're often chosen to pilot new curriculums and programs before they're even considered or rolled out to the rest of the province. But maybe you have some needs for post-secondary. And again, Surrey has got you completely covered with Quantum Polytechnic University, CDI College, the world-renowned Simon Fraser University, and the new and upcoming Surrey campus for the University of British Columbia, which is going to be located in the booming and growing Surrey Health and Technology District. Wrapping up our list is the safety in Surrey. And I gotta be honest with you, Surrey has a bad rap, but I'm going to challenge what you think you know about Surrey because I think a lot of that is a little bit unfair. Let's dive into that a little bit more based on Maclean's article that was released in 2020 about Canada's most dangerous cities. Now, you may be surprised to know that out of the 237 cities that were considered for this study, Surrey ranked number 85. Surrey experienced a 20% drop in crime from 2013 to 2018. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can check out this study on your own without going completely into the details and numbers on it. But what boggles my mind even more so is the reputation that Surrey has gained when you look at the actual statistics and see where it literally falls in comparison to the other significant Canadian cities included in this list. Plus, there's other significantly populated BC cities that top the list far above where Surrey lands at number 85. This includes Victoria, Langley, Vancouver, and more. If you're interested in learning more about is Surrey safe and the crime rates and stats in Surrey, we did a video all about it that looks just like this that you can find on our Living in Surrey playlist. So those are the 5 surprises that I wanted you to know about Surrey so you don't move here to be disappointed. But I'm curious, did I cover everything you were looking for in this video? If you're someone who is looking to relocate here, was there something else about the city of Surrey that you wanted to know? Leave me a comment below, let me know, and we'll get you that information. And if you're a local watching this video, what else should anybody moving to the city of Surrey know so when they do get here, it's not a major surprise for them? Don't forget to subscribe if you're looking for more information on anything to do with Surrey BC, White Rock BC, or anything to do with British Columbia real estate. Oh, and I didn't let you know about Surrey's dirty little secrets, which I promised you at the start of this video. So if you want to know all about Surrey's dirty little secrets, you're going to want to check out this video right here.